Greetings, friends. I have good news to share with you today. Democrats in the House of Representatives have just passed a short-term funding bill. This will finally help to avert a government shutdown. But some lawmakers say that this legislation will not benefit many Americans. My friends, please do me a big favor and watch until the end of this video to learn more about this. Also, tomorrow, I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter these weekly giveaway, friends, please make sure that you click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways.
It's been an honor to serve alongside of Leader McConnell and witness a modern-day master of the Senate. I'll have more to say about our friend from Kentucky at a later date, but the good news is he's not going anywhere. Senator McConnell will lead our conference through the end of this conference, but he will remain in the Senate through the rest of his term. During that time, he'll do as he's always done, represent the state of Kentucky and put his expert knowledge to use in this chamber for use on their behalf. For now, let me just say thanks to Leader McConnell for everything he's done for this body and our great country. On another matter, Madam President, this week the Senate finds itself in familiar territory. For the fourth time since last September, Congress is rushing to avert a government shutdown. Unless a funding bill is signed into law before the clock strikes midnight tonight, portions of the federal government will shut down. And if nothing changes by the following Friday, we'll be plunged into a full government shutdown. I've made my feelings about government shutdowns crystal clear. Number one, they don't save money. Number two, they don't solve any problems. And number three, they hurt innocent Americans and dedicated public servants. Government shutdowns are not in anyone's best interests. And I'm glad that all four congressional leaders agree that we need to avoid a lapse in funding. Before the end of this week, before tonight, I hope, I expect Congress to pass another stopgap funding bill. This will provide more time to advance regular appropriations bills, and I hope we can see some real progress this time. But I must say that responsibility for where we are today lies at the feet of the Majority Leader of the United States Senate. Yes, the House has its problems, but here in the Senate, Senator Murray, Chairman of the Appropriations Committee, Senator Collins, and the entire Appropriations Committee have produced bipartisan, in some cases unanimous appropriations bills that Senator Schumer has simply refused to put on the floor. So, without a doubt, he is complicit in where we find ourselves today. It's just another example of how the Senate is broken.
Democrats have just helped Speaker Mike Johnson to pass a short-term funding bill in the House to avert a government shutdown before a Friday deadline. It only kicks a can down the road for a week. The House voted 320 to 99 in bipartisan fashion to approve the short-term continuing resolution, pushing the funding deadline back slightly to March 8th and March 22nd. The measure, brought up under suspension of the rules, required a two-thirds majority vote to pass, which meant that Speaker Johnson needed Democrats' votes to pass it. Similar actions by Johnson's predecessor, Kevin McCarthy, brought him criticism and contributed to his ouster last year. On Thursday, only 2 Democrats opposed the vote, joining 97 Republicans who voted against it. The vote marks the 4th time House GOP leaders have put a continuing resolution on the floor since September 2023. So now the bill heads to the Senate. It's unclear how soon the upper chamber will take up the bill, though it's expected to pass before Friday night's funding deadline. On Wednesday, House and Senate leaders reached a bipartisan deal to avert the partial government shutdown of roughly 20% of the government and create new funding deadlines, March 8th for that 20% and March 22nd for the remaining 80%. Speaker Johnson hoped that an additional week could provide Congress more time to pass all remaining appropriation bills to fully fund the government through the end of fiscal year 2024. It comes after Johnson previously promised there would be no more short-term funding bills. GOP Whip Tom Emmer announced that House votes are canceled for Friday, meaning that members will leave town after the funding bill vote. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer said the Senate may vote as soon as Thursday night on a short-term government funding bill once it clears the House. Senator Schumer said collaboration helped lawmakers reach a deal. He said, "As I said directly to the Speaker over and over and over again, the only way to get things done here is with bipartisanship. And this agreement is another proof point." So, dear friends, what are your thoughts about the current state of our government? Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comments section below. Over in the state of Oklahoma, Governor Kevin Stitt has signed a bill into law that will eliminate Oklahoma's grocery tax. Last week, the state Senate voted 42-2 to pass House Bill 1955, which eliminates Oklahoma's 4.5% grocery tax. The House passed the measure during the 2023 legislative session and was sent to the governor's desk after lawmakers had talked about ways of eliminating the grocery tax for years. The average person in Oklahoma pays about $300 a month for groceries. For a family of four, that comes out to $1,200 a month. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, in a year, that family will buy $14,400 worth of food at the grocery store. With the grocery tax on the way out, the average Oklahoma family will save $648 a year. Senate Pro Tempore Greg Treat said, after the bill's passage, the time was right to give residents of Oklahoma relief at the grocery store, where they're getting hit the hardest. The bill will go into effect in August. A recently released report revealed a significant spike in grocery prices nationwide, with costs increasing by 5.3% compared with 2022. Among the hardest hit states is New Jersey, where grocery expenses had increased by 6.8% over the last 15 months. This increase places New Jersey among the 5 states experiencing the most substantial hikes in grocery costs, alongside Pennsylvania, Vermont, Maryland, and West Virginia. The United States Census Bureau reported record high prices in various grocery categories across the state of New Jersey. Dairy products, deli items, fruits, and vegetables all witnessed heightened demand, surpassing the national average. Well, my great and beautiful friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for today. My dear friends, thank you so much for being part of this community. I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway this coming Friday. If you would like to enter these weekly giveaway, friends, do make sure that you click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, dear friends, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways. Thank you and have a wonderful and very blessed week.